should they want to. Putting it, let's see if we can put any other footpaths in as well, guys, because adding footpaths is always a really, really good thing to do. And cycle paths and things like this. Most of that stuff around there is fine. There's not many areas they really need to get to, though. I suppose the only thing maybe there's some education stuff down here, and so potentially it might be easier for some of the guys to walk across this way. That's the only thing I can think. So I might just put... the trouble is there's a building right here. So I might just put this footpath here and see whether that helps anybody. I'm sure some people will use it, because there's usually some people who use any of these kind of footpaths and things. Still a bit of space for an industry square there. Right, what's next? What we really need is we need to drive some people coming into the city. We need to push that up a little bit. We need to get the shops down. Really do with like a new shopping district almost. Maybe we can bang that in here, to be honest. Let's do that. Let's fill this whole area with high density shopping. And put this one grid square like that, like. Get that going in. Let's see if there's any power lines we can remove at this time. Well, I'll tell you what we can do. We can put some power lines across here, like. Just 3 lines, and then that will enable us to get rid of all these other lines right here. It's going to make everything look a lot tidier. We got that bit going on there. Some of this could definitely... Yeah, so this area right here we could definitely do away with some stuff right here. We can get this on, we can get the little... power boxes in, and actually if I can get a power box here and a power box there, means I can remove all the pylons down here as well. That's also going to make our lives a little tidier. There we go. Right, so everything's going to be looking a lot neater now, which is good. How are we doing for power? Well, we're not doing so good for power. I've also got this, I just added this mod in, guys, so it's utility poles. So these are basically like power lines, but they just look a lot more, you know, old school, a lot more new, sort of old-fashioned style. Right, we need to get some more power in, so that means we're going to be back to wind farms. Oh, we have actually got some other, there's the Tesla Gigafactory. Could actually put that in, no reason why not. Put that out here somewhere. I'll put the Tesla factory somewhere out here, look. Actually, this would probably be a perfect place to put it, like right here. There we go. It's going to provide a Christ ton of power. So it's 1,400 per week, but produces 2,800 megawatts, which is a massive amount of power. So I have that in there. Well, it's all covered in snow, which is ridiculously stupid. That whoever decided that all the things in Snowfall would just have like snow all over the top, that's not going to be producing any solar power. To the point where I almost feel like I want to say, like, I'm not going to use it because it's stupid. It also produces like way too much power for what the money's worth. I seem to, you know, actually I'm going to get rid of this. Yeah, I'm going to get rid of this thing. Refund 750k, yeah. Let's do it. How much does that thing cost? Didn't even look. $1 million. We can get 3/4 of our money back. It's just like it's too much. Like 2,800 megawatts output is insanity. Because we're only consuming 400. I think whoever made this mod, because I remember I used this mod in the past and then I got rid of it because it was stupid, and it's like, it's so powerful. It's like it's way too powerful for what it is. I think this is, yeah, I remember sort of in the past getting it and then later going, no, I'm not going to use that, it's stupid. It's just too powerful. It's like unrealistically powerful. It's a cheat, really. It's like, you know, you're happy to use it, but it's like it's a bit of a cheat, you know? Because you're not really sort of... The money you spend on it is totally... Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, shit, we're actually getting... there is actually a bit of a noise issue there now. I move these, yeah. I'm going to try and move some of these away from these guys. Try and get them down this side of the river. Because they're still produce the same amount of electricity, but I can just get them away from the citizens. I thought I'd been able to produce one right here. Just try, because I don't want to. The thing is, if I don't move these away, some of these guys down over there start getting sick from the kind of endless noise pollution, because I think the rationale is that if these things are producing so much noise, the citizens are not going to be sleeping well. Consequently, they're going to get sick. Come on, get in there. I'm just going to move these 4. And then we should be quids in. And it should make my citizenship a little bit happier. Right, there we go. So we've moved some of those turbines away from the other side here, so keep that noise level down a little bit. In the Netherlands, there's a rule that wind turbines have to be at least 10 kilometers from the shoreline. Well, there you go. I don't think I quite meet that, but not a million miles away. City's looking pretty good, guys, look. It's looking pretty nice. Let's get a little save on. These guys are complaining no rubbish collection, but there is a rubbish collection lorry just passing by. Heating available has suddenly dropped off. We were doing really good with all our heating and water supplies, and suddenly it's just gone bad. Right, so we're going to, I suppose we have extended it a fair bit around here. Right, we're going to have to add in a geothermal heating plant. We've got several. This is our heating sort of factorum over here. Got a massive, provides all the city's heating. Okay, happily for us, very easy to get it on. Yeah, this is our huge heating facility up here. This is keeping everything running really smooth and good. Well, I'm confused. Why doesn't he modify the autosave? Because I don't like having the autosave on. Right. We've got our new commercial area in there, which is very good. Losing people at the moment, that's not good. Why are we losing people? So, a lot of bad leisure. There's some real red leisure going on. We could do with improving leisure a lot. Education is generally... elementary school availability is dropped down. It's really bad. Eligibility is 1800. Capacity is... yeah, over there. That's weird because we checked out the elementary schools previously and they were doing just fine. Suddenly they've become very, very busy again. Elementary students in the city, 1200, 72, 72. Well, looks like we need to get a few more schools down then. Students, 93 out of 72. Well, we definitely need to get some more elementary schools down then. That's going to be a big factor. Police stuff is fine. Fire hazard has risen to 21%. That's pretty bad. There's no fire safety going on up here. So we could really do with a local fire station up here. It's going to alleviate things a little bit. Florence district, weirdly, they've got like a normal size fire station. Yet for some reason that seems to not be enough. I don't understand why. This is the farm district right here. I really want to have to put 2 fire stations down here. Maybe if I just move it. Yeah, they seem much better covered now. Yeah, I think it was just the positioning of it. It's not so good. Right, what else is not so good? Yeah, that up there is not great. These things never catch fire, they're usually fine. Wraith Park and Wraith Hills could do with being a little better. I've got the space. If I could just get a fire there, I think that will help both sides of things a little bit, you know. Right, there we go. Right, it's dropped off a little bit. Let's just look at the education then. We really need to help improve that. Oh, elementary school availability. Look, what's going on? What's going on? You still graduated. Look, suddenly everything's fine. We were down in the red a minute ago, and now suddenly everything's absolutely fine again. Yeah, see, I thought we were fine. Eligible 1,800, capacity 3,000. I guess maybe like a load of them have just graduated or something, maybe? I don't know what's going on. Right, we've got some yellow. The industrial stuff comes and goes so quickly we barely have any chance to add any in. I'm going to add in, though, a block on Heather Hills over here. This is our oil mining facility. Oil drilling facility even. It's quite quiet, there's not too many out here basically. Do we have any universities? Yeah, we do. So over here we actually have the research facility, so there's that one. Is that the only uni? Oh, we also have these 2 radar dishes, or 2 telescope dishes. University students in the city, 1,100. That only takes 50 each. I think we're actually probably not good on universities. It probably is the one thing we need. Oh, apparently capacity is 4,600. I think it's this thing that yeah, this thing, the research facility, is like a big research facility which goes down underground, and that will take a capacity of 4,500. So this is a really huge capacity. To be honest, actually, given how many people go to that, it probably would make sense to have a tube line to it. If we didn't have something similar already. Yeah, there is actually, the line goes very nearby. It actually makes sense completely to have that on the line. Well, that's the only thing that kind of sucks a little bit, is that you can't kind of amend your tube. There is actually a line right nearby, look. There's one right here, so it's super close. So to be honest with you, they can. I'm pretty sure they just walk up and down from there. It's not really far away. I suppose, I don't know whether it would work, but if we could just put a little path in here, maybe we could put the path going like that, and then just have another path go like that. I don't know whether people can walk through there or not, but if they can, that's what they can do. Great education, 2 radar dishes and a research facility. Well, the telescope dishes are for, like, you know, astronomy and observational stuff like that. The research facility is a gigantic research place that goes, like I say, it's sort of, although it only has this little bit up on the top, you've got to think about, like, it goes, like, down underground, like that. So it's got, like, loads of layers and layers and layers. I'll tell you something I did want to try and put in there was, there are these metropolitan universities, and these were some cool new mods that I added. Student capacity is 4,000 again on these, but these just look really cool, and they're quite sort of urban, so I sort of wanted to get one in the city here like this, but again, I might put one in here just for the sake of it, because I really like the look of them, and I think it would just be cool to have it in here, so I might just bang that in just for the sake of it, just for my city's look. Yeah, I might just put that there, like, see, everyone's happy about it anyway. It just looks really awesome. Just get that in there. So, and it's right next to the tube station as well. So, let me know if you got some thoughts on Mafia 3 where you stream it at all. I may do. I quite like those games, and it's looking really nice. Mafia 3 is definitely in a period that I enjoy as well. You know, it's like that sort of like, you know, 1950s sort of stuff, and yeah, it looks really cool. Yeah, I look forward to it, to be honest. Let's get some trees in here, guys, because this area could do with a few trees, I feel. It's good to get some winter trees in. It's always good to add trees, because trees help stuff just look really nice. Adds a bit more atmosphere to your sort of location, you know. I think sort of adding decorative little trees and stuff is actually really important. It actually sort of makes the whole city kind of come to life. It makes it look a lot better a lot of the time. You can try and get some taller trees in as well. Where's the big ones we added? Which was the ones I added last time round? It was these. These ones look really cool. Quite good to sort of lay them in quite densely together as well. Oh Jesus! We're going up on the cliff there. That looks nice. See if you can get in between buildings as well. Looks really awesome. There we go. Just making sure to come back and add in little elements like that really works nice. And this building is cool as well because it actually has like a couple of little coloured lights on, so it works really nicely as a uni. Right, let's see, we've got some green selection here, so we can add a few more buildings in. I've kept this area non-high density, and I think I'm going to leave it that way, to be honest. But the metropolitan area down here is looking really awesome, it just gets better all the time. I think I will change these up to high density though. Similarly, I might add some high density shopping buildings in right here. Right, we'll fast forward on a bit. I'm so pleased that I got the roads fixed. I just feel a lot better about that. It was quite a massive venture to get those roads fixed, but I feel a hell of a lot better about it now. Really good. What happened to the tree brush? Well, you're not going to use a tree brush in those kind of... I'm specifically placing them how I want to. If I wanted to do a tree brush, I'd do it somewhere else. So, you use a tree brush in the open, not like to go in between buildings. That's where you your precision. We're getting some more little shops in. This is great. Good, good, good. Get some department stores happening. We've actually got a positive surplus of people coming in now. Got a weekly change that's really good. Now then, we did have that Museum of Modern Art that I was looking at placing in, and I don't know how big it is, but placing it in this area over here seems like a good location to place it. It feels like the kind of place which would be sort of downtown, central over here. I'm going to see if I can find a place to put it. But it seems quite large as well, and I'm not quite sure that I'm going to have the actual space to put it in. Or even the road space to put it in on. I've got a lot of my roads are very high density, you see, so... Do you know what? It could go in there. If I was to... Okay, we're gonna pay off all the people that live here. Really sorry, guys. We're gonna pay off all the people that live here. We're gonna get rid of this road. We're gonna remove this stuff. I'm hoping we'll keep the police station, but we'll see. Right, let's see what happens now. Get those buildings down. Can we get this in here, or are we going to have to get rid of the police station? Yeah, we're definitely going to have to move that police station. We're going to have to move the police station, and we're going to potentially have to move... I don't know where it can go. I suppose it could go right there, to be honest. It's not going to have good coverage, though. Let's see what we can replace here. Can we get it on that? Yeah, it's going to... we can get it there, look. Not the end of the world to just lose 2 houses on that. It's worth it to have good police coverage. Right, this is going to be the ice sculpture park. That's going to be a bigger issue. But if we're putting a big old museum in there, it's not the end of the world, is it? Let's move the ice sculpture park. Where? Everywhere is actually pretty good for leisure at the moment. We can move here. We'll move the nice ice sculpture park down here. Look. Yeah, I'll help those guys out. Be happy. We'll transfer that out of town. LT, you need to make a whole new area. The pop is starting to stagnate. No demand for anything really. No. The lack of demand, Null, is not because of not having a new area. It's because of the realistic population model. So you don't get like those big peaks in like demand for sort of residential and commercial and like you would normally. You don't get that, or not that I've seen anyway. Right, let's see if we can get this thing in here now. Please, for God's sake, this better not be one of these sagas where it takes me forever to do, and I think it's going to be. God's sake. Oh, I had it. Yeah, you're happy now? Yeah, look at that mother. It's all good. Oh, this road needs to be two-way. Just realised that. Although I have realised this building is meant to be... Hold up. Can I make it so that it... Oh, you know what, it's fine. Basically, this road is the only road to and from the building. I kind of need to make pedestrian walkways both ways as well, I think. Okay, I'm going to do some more tuning here, guys, some more fine tuning. Basically, I want the area in front of this thing to be paths and stuff so people can get in and out. And I might even landscape it a little bit as well. It'll probably look nice around that area if the museum is high density. Yeah. Right, I'm going to put a path through there. And I'm going to get a path going this way. Like that. So there's 2 footpaths coming through, so people should be able to get good access to that as well. And then we'll put some trees and stuff in, and maybe some little rocks and bits and pieces. If I can, that is. No rocks, but we can get trees in. We'll get some other bits and pieces too. I don't think we're going to have an agave plant, but we could have the tall grass. Some grass going on. Some little bushes. Awesome. Right, it's looking really good now. I wish the trees somehow were a bit less sort of crazy snow and a little bit more kind of, you know, refined snow sometimes. They can sometimes feel a little bit insane, like a bit too kind of crazy snow. Okay. Right, I think we're getting there with this. Confluence says, seriously, tonight's stream has really put me in a good mood. Thanks, Luton, and the chat. I'm glad for that, dude. Oh. We've done quite a lot and we've solved quite a lot, which is nice. I think the city's looking really good now as well. Right. So things have all changed. Got our police station in there now. A little bit of a backlog here with the traffic, but that's probably more to do with me. That's probably more to do with my alterations of roads and stuff than anything else, because some of that traffic suddenly had to find a different way. But I think those traffic lights over there are holding up this stuff a lot. I think there's a few stoppages here. There's definitely more traffic coming down here than there is on that other point. So I might just put some priority signs in here. Right, so that should flow. We'll just keep that traffic moving a little bit better. I'm going to get a little bit of a backlog here, but it shouldn't, once this clears through, it should be okay again. Right, and we've got our museum, which is beautiful. It's looking really awesome. I think it's well worth putting in some of these kind of more pedestrianised areas and things sometimes, just to get these bits in here. It just makes it feel like more of a kind of proper city to have that kind of stuff going in there. I feel like Flames Frozen Produce though, I feel like we might have to sell up that area and move it elsewhere. I really do, because I think that this is going to become like a metropolitan area, and it's like, this was the very initial part of the town, that's valuable land. I think we need to move it. We need to move Flames Frozen Produce. Get a whole new area. We've got Florence District farming down here. I think it's time to maybe move Flames Farm out and get it on a whole new level. What Flame thinks about that, we won't know because he's not here. I really hate this little bit of... oh, Jesus. I really hate this little bit of verge up here. I'm going to get the old trees out on this, I think, guys. I tried using the landscape tool to... smooth this out, but it doesn't seem to work on this clip edge here. And I think it's to do with the fact that we have like the tube line or whatever it is there. Just doesn't seem to want to come up. Yeah, so there's a tube line goes underneath there, and it's kind of partly to do with that, I think. So I don't think there's any way I can kind of I could try and pull it out a little. This might work. I just try and pull this out a little bit. Yeah, that's going to work better. So I'm just going to pull this out slightly. Because it won't smooth, there's no way it can smooth down any further, but I can grow it out a bit more. That should be a lot better already, actually. Yeah, see, that's quite a lot smoother already. There's a little bit that goes down here, though. You can just sort of see it on the ground. That's not too bad, we can get away with that. This one over here is not much better though, on this little ramp. It's a little bit better. I still think that actually covering that whole thing in trees is going to make a big difference, so we'll go for that instead as well. So we get trees going up on this bit. This will help this kind of area actually look a little bit nicer as well. We just get some trees filled in on this. There we go. And then if we just use some of the larger firs as well. Just fill in some of these gaps here. It's going to work nice. Awesome. Okay, there we go. It's all looking good. Right, so now we've got some nice trees rolling in up to the top there. Got a little bit of demand for residential, so we can try and boost that out of here a little bit. We'll just get some down here, like so. Get some on there. And we could probably afford another bit of residential going through there as well. So we'll put that in. So we'll keep expanding Wraith Park. And it's going to have to expand all the way over here now, actually. There we go. I think we'll pull this all the way down here, just so we got it tidy. Right, so that's Wraith Park. I'll just tidy this up a little bit. Now available loot and landscaping services. Yeah, well, I mean, I've gotten used to actually the landscaping tools in this game already. Seeing as I built this entire, tree artist extraordinaire, I know, right? Now available loot and landscaping services. Yeah, well, I mean, I've gotten used to actually the landscaping tools in this game already. Seeing as I built this entire map, so I think I have gotten used to it by now. There's the terrain things, yeah. You can see, guys, the sort of terrain map itself, though, it took quite a lot of work actually building this map. So, but I say I need to get this map out so you guys can actually play it. So I'll try and get it onto Steam soon. The Mona Teresa. Oh god, that's really bad. Sort of inappropriately bad. Right, let's see how the traffic is doing. Seems to be going okay. We're coming up to, well, we are on the morning rush hour. Seems to be handling okay. This priority traffic stuff over here is being an issue, but I'm going to take that off. I'm just going to have yield on here. See, not enough of that traffic is going through here and it's causing backlog. I half considered just putting an over ramp on that. Yeah, too much traffic is getting stuck by this other stuff here. I wish I could put a speed limit down this road here to sort of slow it down a little bit. I'll tell you what we could do, which might help, would be to put the traffic lights back on here. And then that's just going to create a bit of a... If we put traffic lights here, it shouldn't stop traffic, but it should make it slow down enough here. Like, see, look, it's just stopping the traffic. See that? If we put traffic lights there, it should just create enough of a break to let... Because there's not very much traffic on this part right here. So if we just do that little break, it should just create a bit of a timing to slow it down. And that's actually working. See, by stopping it here, that small break gives enough time for that to clear up, because there's not very much traffic was building. There isn't a lot of traffic comes through here, but there's enough traffic that it interrupts this traffic when it's trying to go on. So you need to create that break. So that seems to have solved that problem. We just need to keep an eye on this all the time and stop it getting really bad. Everything else seems to be working well. This roundabout down here seems to be looking good. I feel like putting some big sort of monumenting kind of thing in here. What can we add in here? We've got rocks. I feel like we should add some rocks in here. Get some sort of nice monument rocks in this. Where's my other rocks? Oh, here they are. (8 meter, 12 meter, 16 meter, 24 meter. See, the only trouble is that these ones here are modded, and see how they're not quite modded. They look fine, not in the snow one, right? But when you get them into here, they have these weird like hexagon patterns all over them, and I think again it's because they're modded, and they're not quite as good as the real ones. Yeah, we'll just get a couple more cool rocks in here. Awesome, so that's our nice little sort of statue thing coming around here. Can almost do with like a little bit right in here there if I can get it in. I don't know if I can get it in. These are very small little rocks. These are kind of like random ones. Right, and then we need to decorate this with more trees. Get some more trees in here. Make this look tree. Make it look tree-rific. The trees in. So we get a couple of those, and then we'll get some conifers too. Just some little conifers round. I had it there. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I see we're just making our junction look a little better. Yeah, we're getting in a few little trees here. This will it just makes the whole thing look and feel a bit nicer. I think it does help the citizens as well with their noise levels, somewhat anyway. Right, where's my grass mod? There it is. Yeah, the grass mod is really nice as well. I find it actually works better just individually placing, to be honest. So this grass mod is nice. It just again sort of adds a little bit more look and style to some of these verges and bits and pieces. Just makes it look a little bit better, as you see. Right. And then you can just add in a few of these little bushes and things as well. Just makes it look a bit better. I find that the bushes, it's good to sort of add them like that with the grass, and they don't look so crazy out of place, you know. Cool, there we go. Awesome. Right, so that roundabout looks a lot better now. Look straight away, that looks really awesome. Nice kind of feature roundabout. That's some really big landscaping. Paid a lot of money for that now. It's good to have rocks, that's where the DUI drivers have something to crash into. Rather they crash into rocks than other people, so, you know. Let's save after that, guys. Save, save, save. Some horrible crash happened to me and I have to build it all again. 7 million, yeah, 7 million euro dollar pounds we've got. What are we going to put that into? Oh, we're getting some deaths. We're getting some deaths in here, but the traffic is running smooth, so no worries. We're getting a bit of a backlog here. Hopefully that'll clear through. Yep, there we go, cleared through. Beautiful. My plan of having the traffic lights up here is working like a charm, although looks like we're still getting a bit of backlog here as well. Looks like a lot of traffic turning left off of there. Is that middle lane turn left as well? Yeah, it is. This is all, yeah, this is all follow on there, right? So why are they turning into that other lane? Has this got any priority signs on? Like putting a yield there, and then potentially turning traffic lights on this one. I'm just trying to, again, keep it working, just keep it flowing a little bit better, and sometimes you just got to put a little bit of a pause in the traffic as it moves. But I had half considered whether we keep some of these roads moving on. It's always going to be busy, that's the only issue, we can't get away from that. I think half the problem is that the traffic lights don't have to... do you know what might be better than traffic lights? Maybe if we remove traffic lights but put a priority stop sign there. Like that. Because that way they have to stop, which might alleviate the pressure a little bit, I don't know. It sort of is. See, I'm trying to get it so that I'm trying to get it so that one just slows down the other and they can kind of make their way through a bit. So putting that stop sign there I'd hoped would slow it down a little. And we are getting a lot of traffic. It was kind of morning time as well. I think it's kind of working. We haven't got too bad of a backlog. It is getting a bit worse though, that's my only concern. But it's getting busy down through here too, you see. It's not a really easy, there's no real sort of easy solution to this. Unless... well, I tell a lie, there is actually an easy solution to this, which is to bypass that junction slightly. If it's a good idea to have two junctions so close together though. Trouble is, where's most of this traffic going? I feel like a lot of this traffic is going straight on. Yeah, it is. Okay, I'm going to take an we're going to make another road change here, guys. This traffic situation isn't going to improve unless I fix it. No comment from Luton. What am I commenting about? who's Phil Collins. He's a singer who's sadly had to actually stop singing because well, I think he has, because his vocals just not there anymore. A lot of these older singers are sort of having to slow it down and just not stop singing because they're just losing their voice or they're losing their hearing and stuff, which is fair enough. Luna is and always has been that route. It never clears. Yeah, well, you'll see what I'm going to do. Again, it's going to be a slightly drastic move, I think, but nothing I can do about that. Right, so... Geez, man, look at how much I have to delete out. It sucks. Right, what we're going to do... No way around this, had to do it this way. What I'm going to do is create like an overpass. It's the only way I can do it. Three-lane, one-way road. This is going to be tricky though, I don't know whether we're going to be able to do this. It's going to be quite tricky to do. I have to delete some of this stuff out there. But I definitely want to be able to build off of there. Question is, can I get this raised up enough to go over the other road? The alternative would be to go underneath, but that's not easy enough in itself. So for this jumping around, it's all the other buildings that we're next to. It kind of just makes it so that it jumps up like that. I'm not sure we're going to be able to get this. Oh, hello. Well, I was wrong, maybe we will get this. There we go. Yes! Damn, I didn't think that was going to work. Okay, cool. Right, the only thing I then need to do is I need to make this not one way, because some of this traffic wants to actually turn right. Not a lot, but some of it. So I need to make sure that this is actually like a three-lane, two-way basic road with a turning lane. So I need to... space already occupied. How can that... What the fuck? It's already three lanes, so like, what does it matter? Ugh, make it two-way then, it's fine. What? It won't let me change this road. Fuck's sake. They are having a go. The only thing I could do would be to create like an off-ramp there, but, you know, sort of like there. Create like an off-ramp which went onto there. But I don't know if I can do it, and I think it wouldn't really be very... I think it would be a bit counterproductive. Yeah, seriously, just... I come to relax, I feel stressed now. It's like, this music is way more cheery than I feel. Like, It's like da 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 da. It's like I don't feel like this. Why can't I change this road? It's like, for fuck's sake. I should be able to just change that road. If I change that road, is it going to delete the station out or what? Might do, I suppose, because they're connected. It depends how much traffic is coming off of the road there. Because the whole point... Well, actually... trying to get around this problem. I need this traffic to be able to come on so that any traffic that can get to where it needs to go. Might as well just bulldoze the entire town. No, because I feel confident that once we've done this, this will basically solve the main problem that we have. Let me just see if... Let me just see what happens if I make this three-way road. The only other solution would be to knock those houses down and put another road that goes across there. That's the only other solution. Which seems a bit counterproductive again. What else could I do here? So we can have that, turn right. Oh. Oh no, because then that kind of doesn't help the problem of what I was having. I could put a road through there. It wouldn't be the end of the world.